gamers! Welcome to Worldbox, a brand new sort of world simulator game where basically you build life and then destroy it. It's awesome. It just released today on early access on Steam, and we're going to be making a crazy world today where it's going to be two massive kingdoms and a massive no man's land between them, and then we're going to have them go to war with each other. It should be really cool. So if you guys want to see more Worldbox in the future, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and comment down below what you'd like to see me do in Worldbox. Either way, I'm going to create the world here. Okay, so here's our randomly generated world we got here, and we're going to have to make some edits here. We got a little mushroom place, like a bonsai tree place, some sort of corruption from Terraria, forest, another forest, and like a savanna type area over there. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and just make a massive amount of soil just in the middle here. This is what we're doing right now, is we're just going to scatter some soil all around here, and we're just gonna go with this. There we go, one big old chunk there, and I'm gonna do one up top too. Okay, so here we have our two different plots of land here, and they'll start developing some different stuff. What is that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and make our strip of no man's land here. And we're going to fill no man's land with a lot of crud. Basically make no man's land very non-habitable. This is gonna be a disgusting place to be if you happen to somehow get onto no man's land early. So we're gonna just fill this place with landmines. Just gonna coat this sucker in landmines, and then we're gonna add some crazy animals too. Okay, let's fill. Oh! I didn't realize that creatures would set off landmines too. Do animals? Let's put a fox in here. Yup, they do. They do indeed. Okay, so we're not gonna have any animals in no man's land for the time being. I'm just gonna recoat that. Oh, that fox is gonna set off these landmines at some point. That's fine. I'm sorry, fox, and that one too. Oh no! Oh gosh! No! Stop! Just stop! Just chill. Alright, there we go. No! Okay. I think we're good. Oh, God! No. Why? Alright. Well, let's just finish coating that and more landmines. There we go. No man's land is back. What we could do, though, is we could go ahead and plant some corrupted seeds around here, though, in no man's land. That way it's a pretty uninhabitable biome, I'm pretty sure, or at least it's tough to inhabit. So we'll go ahead and coat no man's land in corruption as well as in landmines. Okay, so for the southern... Who just stepped on a landmine? Stop doing that. I'm gonna have to keep replenishing those. For the southern land over here, I'd like to plant a bunch of jungle seeds. I think we'll make this into a bit of a jungle land. So let's go ahead and fill the southern land with jungle seeds, and they can become a jungle people. The northern ones, I'm thinking swamp. Let's create a swamp territory for the northerners, and that way, you know, both of them pretty difficult terrain to develop civilization in, jungles and swamps. So both of them will have some challenges going for them there. Okay, so now that we've got our landmine done and we've started to develop a swamp area up top and a jungle area down below, I think we're gonna go ahead and get I think humans for the swamp area. So yeah, you guys, oh, they're already making different factions. Okay, so we're gonna have to somehow fix that and make them all the same faction. But regardless of that, for now we're just gonna plop a ton of humans down up here, and they're just gonna start thriving, you know, start surviving. We'll give them some, you know, animals too. We'll plop some rabbits in there, some chickens, make it habitable. You know, give them. Oh yeah, crabs. Oh, you gotta love crabs. Everybody likes crabs. Yeah, give me the crabs. We're just gonna make it so they could at the very least, you know, create sort of a civilization here. You know, give them some shepherds and all that, and I'm gonna do the same down here. I've thought long and hard about this, and I think I'm going to make down here into elves. I think elves are more interesting than just doing another human faction. And elves and forests, you know, they kind of go together. Although this is a jungle, so like tropical elves, like elves on vacation, I don't know. But of course, in forests, we have monkey. Ape together, strong monkey power. And then we'll give them some livestock and things like that, so they're just not dead immediately. You know, they have a chance. Maybe not hyenas. You know, we'll introduce some hyenas later, but for now, let's just make it easy for both civilizations. You know what? You know what goes well in jungles? Fwogs, fwoggies, wibbit wibbit. Am I right, folks? I don't know why I'm being weird today. Just am. It's just the mood. Bees. I didn't know there was bees. That's butterflies. Yo, pog. Oh, rats. Dude, there's so much of it. Blue ants. Oh God, what do they do? Converts matter into sand and ocean pit. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, that's a bad idea. How do I kill these? Oh God. Removes life. Yeah, give me that. Kill the ants. Kill the ants. This is bad. This is too early for the entire land to start getting turned into ocean. Bad idea. Okay, someone keeps on, yeah, frogs or humans or something keep on stepping into no man's land and creating big explosions with the landmines there. So at least it's keeping the two different colonies apart at the very least, but it's not doing its job very well, because I thought the ocean would prevent them from going over. So we're just gonna go ahead and make a strip of mountains here, and we're just gonna, yeah, toss some mountains into no man's land, and that should prevent prevent these fellers from getting over. At least they're still gonna blow up chunks of the mountain with the landmines, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's some serious lack of trees in the jungle, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit them with some fertilizer here. You know, give them some of that good. And main problem with the swamp here is that it's all water. So I'm thinking maybe I'll plant some fertilizer for them, and that'll like help them at least get some vegetation going. They're slowly creeping into the water areas at least, but I think it's still really hard for these guys. So we'll give them some of that, maybe some fruit bushes too. We could give the jungle folks some fruit bushes as well, and that'll be a little bit more helpful. All right, I think it's time to check out what kind of kingdoms we got going on. So in the southern hemisphere, we have ourselves 5 main factions. That's actually quite a number. So we have one right here, one right here, one right here. We can actually check out the info here. So Iori, which has, I believe that's 15 population. Yeah, so 15 people live there. Aurora, which has 33. Olias, which has 27. RNE, which Renee, I guess, has 15, and Olias has 25. So currently, Aurora over here at the southern, western part of the southern hemisphere has the most population going for them. They're doing pretty well. Up here in the swamplands, they're not doing too hot. Iliporu, rich right here for the humans, has 33 people. So just a little less than the folks in the jungle. But it seems like the swamp people are really having some trouble. And I want this war, when they both sort of collide with each other, to at least be, you know, equal-ish. So someone just stepped on a landmine. So I'm going to go ahead and make maybe some more soil in here for these guys to develop a little bit easier. As you can see, we have some soil here, just a random pattern there. Nothing suspicious about that at all. No siree bob. And I think we're gonna go ahead and just give them some grass seeds for that area. I mean, you know, the swamp is pretty dominant. They need some sort of areas that they can flock to. I also did some offshoots over here, so we're gonna give them a little bit of grasslands here. Oh my God, stop stepping on the mines. They're expanding into no man's land territory. At least the mountain seems to be disrupting them from going further, though. So yeah, we're just gonna help out the humans up top a little bit. They're not thriving. Okay, we finally have a few more colonies actually getting developed up here as more land becomes available. And what we're going to do actually for the humans up top, we're going to give them some stone and gold and ore deposits. And they're going to be first to have access to these. Just because, you know, the jungle people are doing so much better. I'm just going to give these guys the resources first, and then I'll give the jungle people resources after that. So here we go, just giving them all the ores and stuff like that, and I'll do the exact same for the jungle people below. These guys just get like early access, you know, like Worldbox, which is in early access. This is not sponsored, by the way, but just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so here's the current ranking of our villages and oh no, this is just kingdoms, not villages. It's all elfish. It's all elfish. I mean, the top one has 83 people, and the closest human one to that is the Vu of Sun, which has 44, so almost half. Yeah, the humans have a lot more areas, though. So actually, if you look at the village list, it's all humans. There's not a single elfish village. The elves have just established kingdoms at this point. But the humans, on the other hand, are, you know, popping off with villages. Not the best thing to be popping off with. And very few kingdoms, and the kingdoms they do have tend to be very, very weak. You know, things might be going a little too well. The bountiful god of Daley has given both these areas quite a lot of resources. You know, look, these kings are very happy. They're plentiful. They're having a great, grand old time here. So I think we're going to go ahead and plop ourselves a little bit of a volcano in this area. I think we're gonna plop a volcano there, and we're gonna plop an acid geyser in this area. And we're gonna let them do their thing, and we're gonna cause just a little bit of havoc for both sides. I think it's only fair that both sides have a couple of problems going on right now. This is, you know, I was a bountiful god, and now I am a vengeful god. Honestly, plopping these things down after a few minutes has not resulted in much of anything. Oleus is actually the strongest kingdom for the elves now, and they're just doing fine. The acid geyser is killing a few of their people, but they're still growing exponentially. And over here, in fact, a village just cropped up next to the volcano. What are you doing, Turisk? What is that? The humans still lagging behind. They're just not doing well. I'm still very new to this game, so I don't know exactly how to help out each faction tremendously. But I guess we'll just keep doing what we're doing right now. Okay, the elves are getting dangerously close to this area. To stop encroaching into no man's land, elves. It's really not helpful right now. I'm gonna have to sick some sort of something on here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop. Can I not put any beehives down because of the mountains I placed? Aw, man. Okay. What about like a super pumpkin? Nope. I don't know how to stop. I'm worried they're gonna find a way over the mountains. Is that even possible? I don't know. Can I put? Okay. Oh wait, he's just gonna. All right, we'll put some necromancers over here and just to keep the elves out of here. We're gonna hear some landmines go off. I know there are Yep, there goes one. So the necromancers are they're gonna hang out up top there. They're gonna prevent this elfish expansion that's going on. It needs to stop. Okay. Are those necromancers doing that? Oh god. Oh my god, necromancers are powerful. They're like causing craters. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta delete these necromancers. Oh, the elves are going to war with them actually. Good. Should I just let the elves do this? I don't know. Yeah, let's just let the elves do this. Go elves, come on. Defeat these guys. They're throwing rocks and stuff at them. Oh god, some of the elves are on fire. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. The necromancers might be a little bit powerful, but oh my god, the elf buildings are burning down too. Am I just depleting the population of the elves right now? Am I? Oh, I am. Oh, I am. Oh, I am. The only ones safe are the Aurora, who just happened to be in the in the corner without any real necromancers. There's one there, but there's no one up there. I'm gonna let the elves deal with the necromancers. I just, you know, that's a little population control. Well, it'll give the humans a little time to catch up, because they're still so bad. So bad, dude. Okay, so I think the elves killed most of the necromancers. There's a couple that they're still, like, fighting with. But, oh, is this... Oh, did the necromancers spawn these guys? They have little armies? Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. But they don't really seem to be fighting much elves anymore. The elves just are ignoring and continuing to expand into no man's land here. The humans I'm a little proud of. They've started to finally, like step up a little bit and make a bit of a comeback. So that's kind of nice, you know? I'm not angry about any of this. This is, you know, civilization is thriving currently. I think I'm actually I'm gonna, after sicking so many problems on the elves and the humans, I'm gonna go ahead and be a nice god again. And I'm gonna give them more resources, and I'm gonna make them a little bit happier and stuff like that, and just give them a little bit more opportunity to expand, grow their numbers and things like that, because eventually they will be going to war with each other. First, we're gonna have civil wars between the elves and the humans, because they need to form into one massive kingdom, so I'll see if I can manage to do that. But before that, you know, we're gonna make them nice and bountiful, so they each have a solid shot at doing this. And yeah, I'll just spend some time grooming these civilizations into, you know, beautiful kingdoms. So I think one thing that's a little unfair is that apparently the old acid geyser actually disappears while the volcano does not. So just to make things a little bit more fair, in between these 3 different elvish colonies, we're gonna plop a little volcano action right there. Yeah, they're gonna have to deal with the volcano as well. If the humans gotta deal with the volcano, these guys gotta too. I'm sorry, it's just the way it goes. So we're gonna look at the actually info here. The Aurora almost have, well, they do have 100 people. That's actually kind of insane. A few might die from this volcano, which is just chewing away at these 3 different colonies. The Oleus has been absolutely brutalized. I mean, they've had to deal with necromancers. They've had to deal with, you know, volcanoes, acid geysers. I feel bad for these guys. I'm actually proud of them, but they're still somehow sticking it out and managing to be here for this long. It's rather impressive. Yeah, there are some numbers going down for these guys, but overall, at the very least, they're doing okay. Okay, well, let's let that develop. Let's let these guys continue to develop, yeah. Let's just let civilization do its thing, baby. Okay, we're actually having some of our first wars go on right now, which is kind of crazy. There are literally wars, and some of the wars are between the elves and the humans, which is crazy because they can't interact with each other. They literally cannot interact with each other. So I guess the human versus human wars probably matter a little bit more. Osago is going up against Edera here, and I mean, they outnumber them by a lot. I don't see that going well for them. And then we actually have wars over here too. The elves are just outbreaking into war after war after war right now, and just starting to fight each other off. Humans still reasonably, you know, healthy, but still. Ooh, look at this. Look at that! War progress here! Wow! Holy Emo was destroyed! Yo! Okay! That's massive! That's a big play right there. Wow. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue to let these guys go. Still, the necromancers protect the border, so the elves and the humans will not interact with each other, which is good for now. And we'll let these guys fight it out, war it out, you know, and we'll see who comes out on top for each of the atmospheres. Whoa, wait! Did this entire area get taken over? Whoa! Wait a second. I think it did! That's crazy! So this is all one big kingdom right now with different cities in it. Wow! That's crazy. That is a big get right there for the boys. That is a big get right there. Holy cow. And look, they're fighting these guys now. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. The Aurora, while they have high numbers, don't match these guys in terms of land at all. All 4 of these cities are now under one rule, and now they're at war with each other. Holy cow. Okay, so currently things are a little slow in the Old Kingdom. I'm gonna be honest. You know, nothing's really happening too fast. I think we gotta speed things up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and give all of these folks coffee. That's right, coffee. Okay, so we've had a bit of a development. The leftmost kingdom over here for the elves has actually gone ahead and taken over the Eora region up here, which is the weakest of the elvish regions, but still, it basically splits the elves in two. These boys up here, the humans, actually have developed two big kingdoms, really. Two cities, Titus and Sheshsowo over here are together now, and then these guys over here are together, which we knew that. And then the people in the middle are just sort of chilling. Now, here's the thing. The elves are at war with each other, but the humans are not. And I think in order for the humans to be on the same playing field as the elves for when the time comes, we're going to need to get them to go to war with each other. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have these guys go to war with these guys. And then these guys go to war with these guys. So they're all going to go to war with each other. And we're going to see if that ends up, creating a super kingdom for the humans, similar to how it's happening for the elves over here. So basically, both sides are now at war with each other. We've got civil wars going on for both the humans and the elves, and only one is going to be the victor. And then we're going to open the floodgates up here. It actually looks like the right elves are going up against the left elves again, trying to retake Iori, which is now more powerful under the left elves' management. So we'll see if that actually ends up succeeding here. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. Let's see who ends up winning here. I think Iori might be taken by the right elves. It did not. Okay, it's safe. The invasion failed right there. How's it going up here? Any invasions up here? Yawn might go down pretty quick. Truth be told, in this area is actually getting eaten away at a little bit. But I mean, thus far, Osego is very, very powerful compared to everywhere else. So we'll just have to sort of let this play for a little bit and find out what happens. Okay, so some major developments here. The humans, the purple boys right here, have actually all banded together now. So it's blue versus purple for the humans, which could be very, very bad for blue. Because if we look here, I mean, the purples have been growing pretty high. Oh, the blue actually, a massive surge in population over there. Interesting. But the purples, I mean, they do have a lot of people as well. It might be equal footing for both of them. Down here, the green elves, the light green elves versus the dark green elves. The light green elves did manage to take Iori back and are now fighting against these guys, mainly in the south. Actually, is where they're mainly going after each other. But I mean, the light green elves, just their population is booming. They have so much more land and territory. These guys, I'm proud of them for hanging on for so long, but it is not looking too good for them, I have to say. So battles will continue to wage here. War is just ongoing for everyone. Well, let's just spread some more spite amongst each other here. Just have some more spite. Even though you guys are already at war with each other, just have some more. Have some more war. There you go. You're welcome. And so we'll see which powers end up emerging from both sides. So just going into 5x speed for a little bit here to see how this ends up working, and just sort of letting each other fight it out. Oh, can you not see relations when they're at 5x speed, or are they still going at 5x speed? Oh, they might still be going at 5x speed. Yeah, they definitely are, actually. So as we can see... Oh! Hold up. Hold the phone. Pause right there. What just happened? Did they just make... I think they just made peace. No. Bad. Have some more spite. No peace. No peace. You hear me? No peace. No peace. We do not allow peace. There you go. Unpause. Are we still at 5x, by the way? We are still at 5x. Okay, cool. No peace allowed. You guys are back at war. Come on. We can't be allowing no peace in here. And I have to say, the light greens are just becoming more and more of a dominant force, especially with Iori gaining population like that. That's going to be absolutely brutal for him. The humans, not really too much happening. I do have to say, Osego over here is losing population. Stop making peace! These two! I swear! They just don't want to be at war with each other, do they? My goodness! You guys must be at war. You guys have to be at war. Y'all all have to be at war with each other. You hear me? You hear me? You're at war. End of story. End of story. All right, let's go at just 2x speed for a little bit here. Just so in case anything fun happens. Still, the war, I mean, the light greens should win this. It's like almost no contest, but it's just, the dark greens are survivors, man. And over here, the war does seem to be coming to a border here, which is good. Stop making peace! Stop making peace! It's not the elves this time, it's actually the humans. Oh, this is a different faction? I thought these were the same. Oh, they're enemies, actually. Oh, all the humans are now at peace. No. If you guys keep on going in peace with each other, I'm going to have to start doing some natural disasters to different kingdoms to prevent them from being peaceful, because that is not okay. That is not okay. I'm going to let this continue, let this fight out, and update you guys as we go on. Okay, big update time. Aurora finally fell. This is all Elvish Kingdom now. Light green elves now dominate the south. Up here, humans have started making progress. These 3 cities are now allied with each other, or rather, they're just one kingdom, and it's the purples versus the blues. The blues growing ever stronger. The purples needing a little bit more time to catch up. The blues are just more centrified, which I like about the blues. The purples, though, they do have more cities and a higher population, but only by a little bit. So I think the blues could easily win this thing. The elves are still secluded below here. The necromancer is still slowly killing elves, which is kind of funny to me. Also, sometimes humans, and no man's land is just kind of chilling. So the elves are free to expand however they like. However, the humans need to finish their war before we can cut up no man's land and create a bridge to battle. Oh my god. Oh my god. The elves are now crumbling. A new kingdom was just formed. The new kingdom is Oleus. Apparently they started a revolution because they were just fed up with everything going on, and now it's both of them are light green colors. Why do the colors have to be the same, bro? Is there any way for me to switch the colors? I don't think so, but either way, there's now new kingdoms here. We're just gonna fill the land with more spite, because y'all are supposed to be allying together. Okay, I think a major problem currently going on with the humans is honestly the swampland. I think it's preventing them a lot of the time from actually expanding their kingdoms because of all the water and things like that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is actually cover up a lot of this water with soil. Not gonna delete any of the kingdoms currently there or anything like that, but we are just going to cover up a lot of this water with some nice soil and cause them to sort of collide together a little bit more, and you know, sort of spread their territories a bit more as well. So you know, I think the swampland, I thought it would be okay, but it really isn't. Swampland is definitely one of those things that is a lot harder to live in than I thought. And so, yeah, I thought it'd be on par with the jungle, but it's just not. It's just not. It's a lot harder. So we're going to go ahead and just plant some fertilizer, plant some trees, get a forest going here. You know, this civilization is going to be able to expand a little bit more because of that. By the way, did they all just turn blue? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Everyone but here. Okay, they conquered 2 cities. Actually, these guys are Chads. Oh, they got boats, though. Oh, that's not good. We got boats on the field, which does mean that the elves and the humans might start interacting now. By the way, down south here, okay, we do have an ally ship now. Bruh, I want you guys to fight. I want you guys to fight. I don't want you guys to be happy boys. I want 2 nations here. All right, we're just gonna let them keep going. Okay, never mind. We literally just had these guys unified, and immediately following, a new rebellion took place and another city just developed. Bruh. Also up here, it looks like we actually do have another city for the humans now. Edra has developed as well, which is extremely powerful. Shocking, really, that happened. They're at war with everyone else, it seems. No, neither side can just get a grip. Neither side could just get a grip and be one nation. I wish there was a way to manually do this. That'd be a lot a lot easier. And now we have ports with boats. I think the wall here should prevent the boats from going to each other's sides. So that should be maintained. But I'm just going to let this run for a good while here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, look. The elves have finally unified once again for the first time in a while. The humans are not doing that. And I just don't think they're going to be able to. The humans are just too divided to ever unify. I think it's just in their blood. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is it's time. It's time to take away a lot of the mountains. Actually, we're going to make it into sort of like a choke point style thing here. So we're going to continue to, have some mountains here. But then we are going to go ahead and put, boom, one bridge there. One bridge here, and then a bridge here. So now the elves will finally, after all this time, be able to actually interact with the humans. You know what? Let's give them one last bridge right here. There you go. Sorry, lost a human house there, but it is what it is. And one here. You know, we want more bridges. We want expansion here. So the elves are finally going to be able to actually attack the humans at this point in time and fight each other. Let's go ahead and see what ends up going on here. So we are unpausing the game, and let's see. I mean, there's some minor movement, but really these necromancers are still in the way. Oh, peace has been made with the elves, it seems, or someone. I don't actually know who that is. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, the elves are just one big place. So they make peace with the right side actually, but they are still at war with the left side of the humans, who are also at war with the top humans. So blue humans are in some serious pain at the moment. Actually, some big things just changed. Oh, the black humans, or the dark gray humans, did manage to actually capture Osego right there, which is not very good. However, the elves are now actually allied with all of the humans, and the humans are just at war with each other now. Oh, yikes. But as you can see, the humans and the elves are both starting to dive in to this territory here. The dark gray humans taking over this bridge and actually establishing a base camp there. And the elves taking over some of the bridges, and this purple human kingdom actually taking over this bridge right here. So we do have some developments here going on between the elves and the humans. Just not a ton right off the bat. Just really not a ton right off the bat. It still seems to be fairly calm at the time being. So surprisingly enough, there is no war right now. There is no war at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and cause some spite in the land. We're going to have the elves declare war on all of the humans. All of the humans declare war on the elves. And we're going to finally get some battling going on here between the two sides. So hopefully we do end up getting some good stuff happening here. Let's go into 5x speed and see what goes down, because I think that the elves should be able to make some gains here. And here we go. Yes, elves dominating here. They are going all in through two different bridges here and actually cutting their way through the battlefield here. I'd like to get a village info on that. Okay, yes, the light green elves pushing in here and starting to fight against the dark grays, but the dark grays send in a force to peel them off back from no man's land right there. Couple more elfish military forces moving in over here. You can see the coastal villages of the humans going down. Oh, we have a city with 200 humans. Wow. Oh, Auroras has over 300 now. Auroras is massive, by the way. That's insane. And actually, the dark gray humans have conquered all of these lands. The only place that they don't have is the blues, who have somehow gone from the bottom left of the human aisle to the top right. And by the way, massive destruction from the elves over here at the bottom left part of the human base. That is really, really brutal right there. So they have actually scorched earth that entire area right there. And just destroyed a whole lot of human property right off the bat there. That is absolutely brutal. That is messed up, man. That was a tough nut to swallow, I feel like, for the humans, because they just lost a whole lot of land. Okay, so at the moment when the humans don't need this the most, they have turmoil. The dark grays getting pushed back up into the top left where they started, and the blues reclaiming a lot of their former territory here. However, the elves are continuing to butcher on into these coastal cities, just going absolutely scorched earth on them. So the blues are fighting in 2 wars right now, and they actually win their war against the dark race. For the first time ever, the blues managed to actually be unified. The humans managed to actually be unified for the first time ever, and just in time too, as the elves are beginning to pound through there. However, the elves have a little bit of a problem of their own. They have an insurrection in their ranks right now. Oleus right now actually goes ahead and starts a revolution, and they are now at war with the elves. So the elves are not unified while the humans are finally unified. But is it going to matter for the humans, as the humans have just territories getting butchered right now? Their cities are getting plundered by the elves hardcore. The elves even managed to take a city right here and move into it. The elvish war, though, doesn't really seem to be resulting in too many losses. It seems like the elves are still able to focus primarily on the human war currently going on, which is definitely a brutal one at that, because look at this coastal line here is just absolutely getting slaughtered by elvish fighting. This is brutal. Okay, so a little update here. It seems like the elvish civil war is causing a little bit more turmoil amongst the elves. There are more losses over here going on right now. However, the humans right now are managing to sort of solidify their stances right now. Edra, this city, is just booming in terms of population right now. Oh, Kingdom of Osel was just destroyed. So actually, that's pretty massive for the elves. They unify the bottom, but actually another kingdom has a revolution right now, and this is almost a human elvish hybrid kingdom. Right here in the middle of no man's land, we have our own separate kingdom going to war with the elves in Iore right there, which has been a kingdom of massive turmoil throughout this entire thing. So I'm actually very surprised that that is currently happening right now. I thought they would have stuck with the elves, but no, it seems like they're sick of all the fighting at the border, and they are rebelling against everything going on right now. So currently everyone is at war with each other. Iori getting surrounded by both sides. That is not going well for them. But simultaneously, the humans and the elves, sort of core factions here, are just solidifying their positions. They are growing in terms of numbers steadfastly here. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is create a few more bridges right now. I think it's definitely something that we need in this type of battle right now, where we just need more points of landing. We need more areas where both sides can start to fight each other and start to develop land, develop territory, and really just commence the action. So we are going to have bridges on basically all sides of the battlefield right here, and they're going to just go to war with each other, and maybe at some point we'll destroy no man's land, I'm thinking. I don't know. Oh, the elves have actually unified yet again. Iori coming under control of the light green elves, and the blue humans, of course, are now completely compact with each other. The elves with Iori now have a massive push in towards the human encampment here, which is massive. I just heard, whoa, massive things happening. Wow, okay, a massive split between the elves. Now Oleus and Oleus, one has, that's like really confusing names right there. Oleus and Oleus. They are now their own kingdom, who are allied with the humans and at war with the elves. So yet again, the elves having a schism amongst their people right now, which is not something they probably want right now. We're also having some explosions going on. I don't know if those are somehow landmines or something else, if the civilization has somehow developed past arrows and things like that and are now more at war with each other. But either way, we are hearing some massive explosions going on right now, which is striking to me. Okay, yet again, we have unification with the elves. They seem to be in schisms with each other left and right, and then suddenly they just reunify. And I would say right now they are definitely winning this war against the humans. Ooh, a little bit of a battle going on at Eeyore again, but does not pay off for the humans right there. That gambit failed. Yeah, I mean, currently the elves do outnumber the humans by a lot. They're pushing into human territory. Oh, we have another schism, actually. Oh, was that always that way? Or did I just get confused there? No, I think that just happened, actually. We have another schism for the elves. They just cannot stay together anymore. But big pushes actually into blue territory over here right now. Massive infighting right here. Wow, this is a lot going on. Okay, so as we can see, the humans are trying their best to take back territory over here, but they are struggling to do so. The humans have a lot of shipyards. The elves have very small shipyards down below. I will say the humans seem to be winning the ship wars of this all, and that might just be due to the fact that the elves cannot unify to actually get anything done here. This is definitely brutal, and I think it's time for us to make some changes to the world, I would definitely say. I think we need to give each kingdom here a little bit of a challenge. So I think we're going to have a little bit of fire, you know, catch in the human domain over here. I think we should have a second volcano. That might be a little too powerful. How about another acid geyser sparking right here, and then a tornado chopping its way through the left elves right here. So right now we do have ourselves some disasters going on. Okay, the human fire disaster did not do anything. Let's do something else. Maybe the elves managed to get in and drop some delayed TNT in here. There we go, and that'll spread some fire and chaos there. Wow, the tornado might have been a little overkill. The tornado is still ravaging. Meanwhile, the guys are also still ravaging. And the humans have had it kind of easy. All right, what kind of a natural disaster? Should I... Okay, maybe an earthquake for the humans. Oh my god! I might not be very good at playing God. We're gonna pause right there because I just cracked a hole in the civilization for the humans right there. Meanwhile, the elves on the left are getting ravaged by this awful tornado, and the elves on the bottom right, I mean, there's a geyser, but it's not doing that much. It's doing a little bit. So maybe to even things out, I need to have lightning strike a couple times here and then resume. Okay, I think we're even. Maybe. I don't know. These guys got off really easy. Maybe one more lightning strike. There you go. Oh my god, the tornado's still going. And the humans have not recovered in the slightest from that earthquake. Why? Does the tornado just go indefinitely? Oh, it's getting in the lava. I think it's spewing lava. Can I stop it? Oh, the lightning caused 2 more tornadoes. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, jeez. Yikes. All right. Well, what's the relationships now? Okay, so actually, this is very interesting. The elves have colonized the old human city over here and created Okor in the ruins of that, which is very interesting. So they actually hold 2 territories, and they're allies with both sides now. Meanwhile, the blue humans are still at war with the darker green elves right now. But by the way, the tornadoes are gone, so that's fine. And they're at war, but not a lot happening in terms of that war. I don't see a lot of battles going on right now for them. So, oh, okay, we're still in 5x speed right now. Let's just continue to let this sort of develop here and see where this goes. So for the first time in a long time, the elves and the humans are not at war with each other, but the elves are still in a civil war with each other. So the humans are just kind of chilling, and I think they're trying to rebuild their population a little bit more after that earthquake really wrecked them. And then the elves here are sort of fighting in a war with each other right now, and actually big pushes from the elves on the right over here in the center of the volcano, pushing to the left into Aurora over here and Eora. And then they've still got this nice little colony over here. So there's still some good wars going on with the elves. However, the humans managed to sort of stay out of everything, but the elves encroaching further and further into human territory, pushing them back. The elves are definitely the dominant force right now in the world. Very big development soon after that happens. Eora gets taken by the lighter green elves, and the darker green elves down at the bottom left are... it's always this bottom left area. These guys are survivors, man. They are just sort of getting pummeled now by the elves, and the humans still just sort of staying out of it, but the Light green elves seem to be dominating the battlefield. Currently, they have more cities and more men as a whole, but Aurora over here is not to be taken lightly. They're pushing in at the top over here through one of the bridges, and also to the right over here, we're seeing some movement from them. So they're still heavily involved in this. The humans remain out of it. We now have peace in the land. Peace has been called between all sides now, and that'll never do. That'll just never do. So because peace has been called on all sides, we're going to fill the world with spite. Spite is now everywhere. And I think it's time we use some buffs. So we've got things like coffee. So we're going to make everyone go fast now. And then we've got a power-up mushroom. So we can make everyone a little bit more powerful. So there we go. Everyone is now a little bit more powerful. And we can give everyone blessings, too. So everyone's on even footing, but now the battle should get a little bit more interesting, I will say. So they should still all be at war with each other. We'll sprinkle a little bit more spite just in case. And let's see as these superhumans go up against each other. Whoa! Something major must have happened up here. I think the elves just tore through the blue encampment up here. The humans are down to one settlement right now, and they're having a very, very hard time. The elves are still split in a schism right now with their bottom left civilization and their top civilization. But right now, the humans are getting heavily pressured. The elves must have torn through this area and just really, really brutally hurt the humans right there. And now the humans are really on their last legs. They are very close to extinction. An elvish party moving in and starting to hit some of the wells and houses in the top part of here. There's also a nice little dock right here, which could be bad. King Aaron of Holy Kakmaya has been killed, so that's the king of the human land over here, so his successor will take over. We could see more massive elvish units up this way, and now they're starting to raid the humans big time. There goes a massive castle for the humans right there. Going down, the humans are just now getting pummeled. They're about to go into extinction, and we are about to see the end of this thing, man. Oh, the humans are getting absolutely beaten down, and the elves don't seem to be really fighting each other all that much. Yes, 7 humans remain. Their population has dipped massively. They're down to 6 now. This is the last stronghold of the humans. 4 now, and they're gone. They're gone. The human race is now extinct, and the elves have won. There is still this one elvish kingdom right here. But, I mean, the humans did end up losing this war of the worlds. That is absolutely brutal right there. I do have to say, I am surprised. I am really, really surprised. Why don't we go ahead and give... why don't we give these elves some serious power-ups and coffee and blessings and just see what they do with it, you know? Just see if they end up actually... expanding big time with it, or if they just end up you know, sort of going down like the way of the humans, because right now the light green elves just own everything now. They're even creating new encampments in the wreckage of the human world up here, and they're, I mean, likely going to set their sights because they are at war with each other on the guys at the bottom left here. So the bottom left guys are all hopped up on Adderall, but you know, the other guys are just so large that they might not manage to survive for very long, and that could happen. So I'll let this play out for a little bit longer, just as an interesting resolution to see which kingdom ends up actually surviving. Okay, so the light green elves are actually sending in their war parties to the dark green elves right now. The dark green elves trying to expand, trying to increase their population here. However, the light green elves are warring with them pretty well. The parties being sent in do seem to be getting sent back pretty decently here. Yeah, nothing too bad going on. Oh, some random lightning strikes right there. Ooh. Oh, that's bad for the light green elves. Wow. Okay, random little event right there. Caused a little bit of problems. Okay, the dark green elves, their population seems to be going in and out, but we do have a battle going on for the city. And actually, it does get taken over. And now, there is only one single kingdom. Arrows of Ophona. We are the best in hell. They are 108 years old. They were born in 1907. Oh, no, they've birthed 1,907 people. They've had 818 deaths. And their king is Esone, which is crazy. Their capital is Elisas, and their culture is Ina. And they conquered the world. They did it. They actually did it. They conquered the world. So this is kind of crazy. This is nuts. The elves won big time. The humans were destroyed. The humans put in a good fight, but they just never really managed to do it. Oh, and we have an elvish uprising again. The elves just can't stop themselves from fighting each other. I say we go ahead and drop a little Zarbamba. Why not? How about like right here? Oh, that was a lot more Zarbambas than I thought. Oh, God. Oh, the elves, man. Oh, yikes. Yeah. Actually, there's still a couple of civilizations left alive in there. That's crazy. All right, what if we did, let's just destroy them somehow. We could do an atomic bomb. Well, that's a lot of atomic bombs. Yikes. All right. Water bomb? Should we do a water bomb? Let's decrease the size. So what's happening here? What does this do? Huh. What is this? Explodes on contact with water. Oh. Oh, there you go. So you can kind of create a trail. A little bit. No, not really. How about some napalm? Ooh. Oh my god. This is crazy. Let's do one more. Little. Wow. Alright guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. Really fun. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see some more World Box in the future. Just crazy events happen in this one. Let me know if you have any cool ideas for this. Now there's a lot of actually different kingdoms in here, which is kind of funny. But I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.